Hey, I'm a film student at university and I'm going to try and create an entire cinematic TV series on a very, very tight budget. A lot of film students create short films, short documentaries, video essays, but I'm going to try and do something completely different. An entire cinematic series inspired by my favourite films and TV shows, which is a very ambitious idea. Now, those examples I just showed were my college projects, and I'm not going to lie, I hate them. I'm not really proud of them, and I really, really want to create something that I am very, very proud of. Now, to make this happen, I'm going to need a few things. A script, actors, location, equipment, and time. So, I have been very dedicated and spent the past year creating a 6-episode script for this series. Now, originally it was a 5-episode script, but I then got a ton of new ideas and decided to rewrite the entire thing. And I'm really glad I did because it's a lot better. The series is about two brothers who get these really scary messages on their phone and eventually find out it was a demon. Now, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's like the simplified synopsis. And I have a temporary name for the series, which might stay forever, who knows. But at the moment it's called Is This Paranormal? I feel like series with questions in their names are quite intriguing. I also have names for each episode, but those may also be temporary. Now, while writing the script, I needed to remember one very, very important thing. Make it possible. Because if I write a series about a big group of characters all with crazy superpowers that go to space to fight a giant beast, it's not going to happen. I need it to be entertaining, interesting, but doable. Now, I've made this very, very hard for myself, because who's going to play the two brothers in the series? Me and my brother. Sorry, I don't quite know why I did that. Now, creating a series is one thing, but a series where I'm playing a character in it doesn't seem possible, but I'm going to try. For the scenes with me in it, I'm either going to have to get creative, or I'll get my friends and family to film it, and I'll have to direct them as well. Now, in the series there are some other characters that show up, which I'm going to get my family and friends to act in, and I'm going to have to pay them with chocolate or whatever. When writing the script for this 6-episode series, one of the hardest things to write was where everything takes place, because it needs to be doable. So the locations as of now are my mother's house, my university dorm, the pit, the forest, the field, and there's 3 more difficult locations. A different house, a caravan, a tent or a shack or something, which is going to be difficult, but it's only for one scene. I'm going to have to think of something for that. And finally, the church. Now, I've tried my hardest to create locations I won't need permission to film in. I can film in any of these locations without permission, as long as I don't set down a tripod. But the church won't be like that. So I will either change the location or get permission. Now, there is another layer to this problem. The location is mentioned a lot in the very first episode, so I've got to figure that out very soon. Another location on that list does have a small problem. My uni room. I have to move out of the room in a few days, but I'm moving into a different one in a few months. I'll talk more about that problem in the time section. This is all of my equipment. I've got a Blackmagic Pocket 4K camera, which I've been using to film this. It's got a pretty good SSD card thing on it for good quality footage, but I won't shoot in too high quality, otherwise it'll take up a lot of storage. I've got these DG Mic 2 for audio, pretty good. I've been using them the whole time too in this video. And I've got this gimbal for smooth camera movements and things. However, my camera is too large for it, unless I use it upside down, which is funny, but it works. I also have my PC set up to edit on. I'll also need a long list of props. Some I wrote in just because I have them, like this fake gun, but some I'll probably need to buy, like a costume for the demon, all adding to the budget. I'm going to try and film most of this series this summer, because if I can't, I will have to film it next year, which I really don't want to do. Now, if I film 2 episodes over summer and have 3 left, I'll still work on it while I'm doing uni, but if everything fails so bad and I have to do it next year, then that will be bad. Now, that's why this uni room problem is a problem. These scenes using this room is in the first episode, meaning if this doesn't go well, I'll have to wait till after summer, which means I would have failed. So I'm going to try and film the scenes in this room, where I am the character and the one filming it. Here we go. So I have to film the character coming back to his room, settling down, sending his mother a message, going to sleep, waking up, getting ready, and then he gets some threatening messages on his phone, packs up and leaves. I'm very much going to rely on stacking things on top of this wheelie thing to use it as a kind of tripod, since I don't currently have a tripod. The first shot I'm going to shoot of this entire project is my character walking through the door, so I placed the camera on the wheelie thing with cushions on it and I filmed it, but I didn't like how it was framed. It was too low down. So I stacked more and more things and did it again, and it works. I think I might add a small zoom on the shot in editing to give it some sort of movement, you know? And that's the first shot of the project done. Now, a big part of the series is the ominous messages the demon sends to the characters' phones, and to accomplish this I downloaded a fake alerts app, and just type the messages in and press play. It creates these ominous pop-ups which I think is perfect for what I'm trying to create. I then just filmed it all. I was on a roll, shooting, shot by shot, creating, forging these scenes. It was difficult, there was problems, but it went okay. There were some great ideas and some bad ones. But after a bit of a process, I had shot 2 scenes of this project all on my own and had crossed off this location for good, and then I moved out. Of course, this is just the very beginning of this project. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to create this series. Something cinematic, emotional, creative, unique. Let's just hope all goes well. Please subscribe. See you in the next one.